Hello, you guys. Welcome back to Tess's Mess. I'm Tess. For those of you that are new, hi, welcome to the disaster I call a channel. Welcome to the community. For those of you that are returning, hey, welcome back. How's the kids? How's the fam? How's everybody doing? I hope everybody had a good week. Today is Saturday, and I have to go to the grocery store. As always, y'all know that's the only place I ever go. I do have a review ready for an item today. It's not something that I think I showed, but it is something I have tried, and I have tried it a couple times. It's not just been more than once. And I thought maybe we'd talk about some of the new releases and just chit-chat while I get ready. So, first of all, let me tell you about this cleansing balm that I bought. I don't remember, guys. My memory's terrible, just so y'all know. So if I repeat myself, I'm sorry. Please don't hold it against me. But I did pick up this cleansing balm. It's the cleansing cream from Normal. Does it get the makeup off? Yes. Absolutely it does. But getting this off, after this gets the makeup off, you have to use a towel. Because it says on the directions to massage into skin with fingertips until makeup is dissolved. Remove with damp cloth or tissue off and follow up with your skincare routine. Well, first of all, if you try to put a tissue in this, it's going to obliterate the tissue. This stuff is so thick, but it's very, very moisturizing. It's not drying on my face at all. And for those of you that are new, hi, I'm the dry skin lizard of West Virginia. And not to mention, I'm the color next to whiteout. So, there's that. But it is a good cleanser, but you have to have a rag or a washcloth or a makeup remover, something. You can't take it off with a tissue. It's not going to work. Just FYI, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna work. Alright, let me get that out of the way. And I know these are not new eye palettes, but I did order some Glam Light items. I did get this one, and then I got the other Friday the 13th, which I, of course, don't know what I've done with. But this is going to be the one that I'm using today, and I did pick up the Scooby-Doo highlighter palette because, hello, it's Scooby. Why not? And let's see, what else did I get? Oh, I did get the cookies and cream from Glam Light. And my Ipsy pack did come in. This is what came in the Gen Love box that I won. So I am going to be using this today because I am just so in love with this blush. But I do have some new items. This came in the Ipsy box. It is Dewy Blush Glossy Cheek Tint. It's by Ciate. And then it came with this little setting powder as well. So I may go in, I don't know, they're two totally different colors. Although they probably would go well together. I mean, but I'm probably colorblind anyway, so it don't matter. But I am going to try these two, put the cream on, and then, because this is kind of like luminizy, glowy, it's not a matte blush. I thought we could just go in with a little bit on that. And then I did pick up a Neutrogena Kohl highlighter in brown, because I've never tried it. And I did pick up the Maybelline Rocket Volume Express, and I haven't opened it. Here's this, came separate, because I did want to show you guys the brush on it, just because it's pink and I like it. Don't know if you guys can see it really well, but let me try to zoom in. Still working on the technical difficulties. Okay, so I have already primed my eyes, and I've already done my eyebrows that I need to do. Anyway, let me just do one little quick, just so it fills in that gap. Because my eyelashes is like really long over here on the sides, but up here, like where I'm working at now, like they totally have a mind of their own. Hi, puppy! And I see the dog didn't stay upstairs with Brody like this. Okay, so that's going to be the items that we play with today. Let me go ahead and open up the mascara. Aw. Gonna get that off. Alright, throw that away. So let's go ahead and dip. Oh wow. Okay. So let's go ahead and put that in there. Give it a good shaky shake. And for primer, I got this in the Ipsy. It's the Pretty Filter Icy Sherbet Primer. Cooling and silicone-free touching soul. So, we're going to be trying that. I don't know. We probably won't be using this highlighter today. We'll probably just be going in with Scoob. Because Scoob's my dude. Alright. And then on clearance, also just full disclosure, I picked up these two little eyeshadows. They're from L'Oreal. This one is shade 210. Very pretty icy blue. Gorgeous. I haven't played with it, but I did do a swatch of it. And then this one is 206. It's a really pretty pink. I think that would be a perfect transition color to use. I can't really tell. It doesn't say that it's shimmer. Mademoiselle Pink is the name of that one. And then the blue one is called Argentique. So, they were on clearance, just little single shadows. I just thought they were pretty. So, and then on the mascara, I did keep the things. So, it says, explosive volume even from root to tip. So, this is the Blackest Black. So, I thought we'd give that a whirl today. So, I guess, without further ado, let's get into it. But first, get a drink of DP, Dr. Pepper. And let me pull up the new makeup releases so we can talk about those. And also, I have been loving the e.l.f. Pink and Translucent loose powder. That's pretty cool. Okay, Makeup Forever, friends and family, they're having a 20% off. Say statewide with free shipping. Let's see. Makeup on my radar. New makeup products. Okay, so let's see. That's not new. I'm really not seeing anything that. Oh, and though I did order the Nomad Ireland palette because it's green. You know I'm gonna buy it if it's got green in it. I'm not seeing anything. Let's see, what's this? Oh, the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. Or this is the Butter Glow, but this is the one in the tube. And we might go in with that today. I don't know. Blend Buddy Cosmetics. I did try to get the Sugar and Grunge palette, but of course it's not available anymore because of the whole grunge thing, which I think is just absolutely stupid. Grunge is a word that everybody can use. You know what I mean? It's not. Nobody owns the English language. You know, just because you put grunge in yours doesn't mean somebody else can. I think it's silly. I think it's silly that people's acting this way. When the beauty space is just so large, and I just feel like there's so much room for everybody to get a little piece of something. Why you gotta be like that? To send an assist letter to Glen Bunny because they used the word grunge on a palette? Please, honey, whoever that company was, please get over yourself. Please get over yourself. Please. You're killing me. Okay, ran over on that. And let's see what else we got. Cardi B, she just don't leave nothing to the imagination on hers, does she? She just don't. Okay, so let's see what makeup on our radar's got. This looks like it's from Clarity Euphoria. Yep. Here is the Clarity Euphoria. I mean, it does have greenish colors in it, but it's just not tickling my pickle like I thought it would. Let's see what this one is. That's pretty. Who's this? Oh, Notoriously Morbid's new. Ooh, that is pretty. But do I want it? Here is the Notoriously Morbid. Okay. It's pretty, but it's just not, that one's not tickling my pickle either. Let's see, who is this? Adept Cosmetics. Oh, man, it's just the whole, like, $70 for the palette, I believe. So, I'm sorry, the Adept Cosmetics palette is $79. I'm sorry, but here's what the palette looks like. That is $79. Although, Makeup on Your Radar, which is where I go to look for all my new stuff, if you use Radar 10 at checkout, you can get a discount, probably a 10% discount, but it'd be better than nothing. And I still haven't gotten, was it an Earthly Cosmetics? Or it was one of them. I still haven't got the package yet, so we're still waiting on that. Ain't got that, but as soon as I get it, I will, show you guys, which I'm sure everybody's already seen the videos, because everybody's already got their stuff, except for this girl, right here. Still don't have it. And I ordered it. Paid for it. Everything. Okay. The Idol palette, who, what, laced with she's finally ready. Sold out at our last convention. Glam Smitty. Pretty colors. But here's the palette, the Idol palette. And here's one of the swatches, which I do like those swatches. Here's the chrome, the shiny ones, the shimmers, I guess. Looks like multi-chromes, duochrome, something. But anyway, what's this one? That one's pretty. Who is this by? Alter Ego. See, that's pretty. That has my attention, and I know you really can't see it that good. But ooh, it's launching Thursday, March 14th, which pretty sure we're already past that point. Yep. Ooh. But that is pretty, but it don't have any swatches. But this is the Ireland palette. This is the one that I ordered. Because, look at those swatches. How can you not? How could you not? I mean, if you're a green girly like me, then how can you not? How can you not? How can you not? Oh, those are pretty. Pixie Beauty. Pixie Green and Lavender. Okay. enough of that. Let's get on to the eye makeup because I have to go grocery shopping. Okay, so there's another thing I want to tell you guys about. It's on Netflix. I had to clean my other brushes though. Let me find some brushes. You know what? I just straight up can't see. Oh, and I did get this setting spray we will be using today. And from the drugstore, I picked up these things to kind of help with the dryness, and they actually work. I don't like the smell of the rose, but it does go away, thank God, because I'm just not a rosy kind of girl. Okay, so, you know I'm going to go with the green. You know I am, you know I am, you know I am. So let's do this for a crease shade. Where's my other mirror? There we go. And I think, because I am going to Walmart, so I think I'm going to go see if I can't maybe get a haircut while I'm out today. Just a trim. Nothing major. Just a trim. Just the trim is what I'm looking for. Just because my hair is so heavy and it's so thick, and oh my God, it's just, I'll show you in just a second, but I did curl it right before I started filming. Okay, let me show you. Let me just show you. You see, I did. It is. It's long. It's long, and I got to do something with it. I got to do something with it because it won't curl, and it takes forever. And I did wash it last night, but I think I put too much of my stuff in it, so it's kind of weighing it down a little bit today. But I do think I am gonna see if I can't get just a trim today, just to kind of get the dead ends, because I have noticed, and I have tried to cut the dead ends, but let's just be real, guys. Your girl can't see good enough to do that. Okay, I just can't. I will color it any color at home, but as far as cutting it, no. Not gonna do it. I know what my limits are, and I'm fine with that. Okay, so let me just try to clean that a little bit, just in case I need it, because I don't want to, you know. Oh, here's the other one. Right in front of my face. Oh, and I did get I think I got the other one too. Yeah, but I did get an extra one of these. So once we get some more subscribers and our community grows a little bit, I want to start doing giveaways. So you guys don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Y'all know the drill. Y'all ain't got to be told. Y'all smart people. Y'all don't have to be told. Y'all know what to do. I appreciate anything y'all do for my channel. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Alright, so I am going to take just a bigger, fluffier brush and just kind of try to blend that out just a little so it's more cohesive. Oh, how dare you. Alright, hang on. I have an eyebrow hair that is like so messy. Did I get it? Alright, he was messing with my mojo. He had to go. Okay, that looks better. Alright, so now I think, do I want to go in with that green? What do I want to do? There's just so many colors to choose from here. This palette is just, and I don't know why I held out on it so long. I really don't. And this is just Dr. Pepper. And that mixed with it. Although I do need to probably pick up some wine. I'm trying to learn about wine. So if anybody knows anything about wine, I like fruity stuff. I don't like woodsy, earthy flavors. I don't mind if it's got a little bit in it, but I like the taste of fruit and fruit juice and Kool-Aid. So if anybody knows any wine that tastes like that, please tell me. That's affordable. Like, your girl ain't rich. Just please let me know. I know what we can do. Let's go. Let's go in with this on the outer. Then we'll do that on the inner. And then we'll do this on the bottom lash line. Maybe. Or do we want to do this one on the bottom lash line? And then blend it out a little bit with that. Why not? Why not? Let's just see what happens. See, now I don't like that. Too big. Too big. I need something more controllable. What we got here? That is not it. That is definitely not it. Okay, let's try this one. See if I can get some more control with this, because I don't want to mess it up. Okay, and let me turn the ceiling fan on. Woo, because I might have a heat stroke, y'all. Having all this hair down, that's why I always wear it up. It's because it's just too daggone hot. Too daggone hot. Just gonna place a little bit and then kind of go up. Oh, that's much better. That is much better. I can see it clearly now. The rain is gone. I can breathe now because I turned on the ceiling fan. And that's one thing that my mother would hardly ever use. I don't know why she even put it in here, to be perfectly honest, because she was never allowed to turn it on. Because she froze all the time. And I have been playing in her makeup too. So, that's been fun. And it's still good makeup. I mean, Elizabeth Arden is not cheap. Merle, he ain't cheap either. Because that's one thing she always did. She always stressed, take care of your skin. You don't have to be rich to be clean. And that is very, very true. You don't have to be rich to be clean. Okay, so now that I got that on, let's just look. Draw straight. Falling down, it's getting on my nerves. Do we want to go in with a little bit of green over top of it? Let's see, that is not the one I'm looking for. Neither is that one. Let's see if we can't, I mean, because you're not really going to see it anyway once I put the shimmer on it, but Let's try just putting it a little here. That's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty. That's working pretty good. Try this side, because this is the hard side to do. So, how has everybody's week been? Mine's been kind of crazy. Had to work over a little bit yesterday, but that's okay. I don't really mind. Okay. So now, let's go in with the other shade, and then we'll let the eyes rest, and then we'll come back. So let me find a brush that I can use for said eyes. That's not it. I think maybe I need to rearrange my brushes again. Just thinking. Because for one, they need to be right beside of me because I can't see this crap. Not even a little bit. Totally guessing. Okay. Use this on the inside. That is such a pretty color green. I like green. And yeah, and I like the other colors too, the pinks, and I like all the things. All the things. I don't know, there's something about that green that just, gets me every time. Okay, so let me do the other side. Then we'll move on to the face. And I am so glad to have you guys come back and to have new people come in. I mean, this is something that I thought about doing for a long time, and quite honestly, I was just scared to do it because I thought, well, what if somebody makes fun of me? What if somebody tells me I'm old, fat, and out of touch with reality? Which, I guess everybody can be out of touch with reality at some point in time. But, I'm just a chick from West Virginia that likes to play in makeup. And just because I'm not from California or someplace fancy, that has this, all the time, don't mean that I don't want to know about it too, because I do. Because I like playing in makeup just the same as a girl from California or Africa or wherever you might be from. Makeup's for everybody. You create your own personal thing with makeup. And I like makeup. I like bright colors. I like to be seen from space. Do I feel like maybe I'm too old to be using those fun colors? Yeah, to an extent. I do kind of feel old. Do I care? Nope. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Okay, so should I go in with the primer and not use it and just do? Or should I go in with my glowing drops and then should I just mix it in with the primer? Or should I just mix it in with the foundation? Let's use these, the brown. We'll just mix it in with the foundation. Why not? Why not? Okay, let me turn that fan down so it don't, because that is kind of loud. I'm sure y'all can probably hear it in the video too. Okay, let's see what that's going to do. My fat belly. Okay. Well, I hope it don't stop. Okay, maybe it'll just be on low to where it's like a low turn. Okay, so now let's, what do we want to do now? Put these up and out of the way because I need to rearrange again. I need to rearrange everything because I'm still trying to get, you know, everything in the groove. Let me go in with some of this just to kind of make sure that I have some moisture, which I, of course, done my skincare this morning. Okay, and I guess I better get my sunblock, sunscreen, whatever you call it. And if anybody knows, please let me know down in the comments of any sunscreen that goes good under makeup, because I am having a time finding something that doesn't peel or make it separate, and it's just it's a mess. And I don't like it. I don't like it to lift, and that's a struggle that I've had, is it wants to lift. Because this one is my Mary Kay sunscreen, and this is a good one. It doesn't make my makeup lift, but I want to try other things. You know, that's the Old Faithful that I can go to, but, you know, I don't want to use the same thing all the time. I want to use all kinds of different stuff all the time. And yes, my money pays for all of this. The only thing that I have gotten gifted to me was the Jen Love box, and that was because I won the contest. It wasn't because we're in real life friends. The girl, I've never talked to Jen Love. Would I like to? Yeah, I like her. There's a lot of YouTubers that I'd love to sit down and have a conversation and pick their brain with. Will that ever happen? No, probably not. Oh, well, I'm out. Really? Okay. Whoa, these are dirty. So bad. Okay, so let's see what this says. Touch of Soul and Pretty Filter Icy Sherbet Primer. Silicone free. It's a cooling primer with sherbet texture. Okay, so is it going to smell like sherbet? Because that's curious. Oh, let me go ahead and get these. I actually washed. I know y'all's probably sick of seeing me use them, but I've got to. I've got to. I mean, just because they're the brushes that I can find. Because I can't do nothing with that. Okay, so let's just go in with the primer. Then we'll mix the sherbet stuff. Oh God, am I getting out too much? No, okay. That looks pretty good. Alright, so let's try it. See what happens. Doesn't smell like anything. Although I am going to need more because it doesn't spread quite, you know. Oh, and before I forget, while I'm doing this, the thing I was telling you about on Netflix. Got so sidetracked. Oh my God, got so sidetracked. ADHD, love it. It's a show. Well, it's a 3-part documentary, and it's called The Program. And it is about these places that people set up for so-called troubled teens and at-risk teens, and they send them there, and they make it like it's a private school academy, and they done, you know, all the bad things that happens when you get sent off to boarding school. And it's not every boarding school, I'm sure. I'm sure there are some great boarding schools. We have a Beth Haven Christian school here that's not a public, it's a private school. Would I ever send my children there? No. No, and we'll not get into that. We'll save that for another video because there is tea included in that. So, yeah, but that's for another video. But it's a 3-part, and it's about these people, these girls, because they had a boys' side, and then they had a girls' side, and they were never together. They were always separated. Well, eventually it got shut down. It was called Academic Ivy Ridge, Academy Ivy Ridge, something like that. It's on Netflix, called The Program, again I say. But it's a group of all the kids that went there, boys and girls. They went there because now that it's shut down, it's abandoned. But they left because they had video cameras on the boys' sides, because there was like levels that you can get. Like, it was like levels 1 through 3 was like the low of the low, and levels 4, 5, and 6 was in the upper. But you basically had to like rat on your friends to complete the program. You basically had to be a narc to everybody and everything. Every little thing that was done, you had to tell, or you got bumped down to the bottom. It's and nobody's ever been arrested. I mean, they know. I mean, Catherine is the girl's name that's doing the documentary, and she has others that was there at the same time of her. They're going back and finding all the files. All their charts, everything was just left there at this academy that's now no longer there. They found the security tape of children being picked up by their necks, thrown across the room. It's just all kinds of things. I mean, a boy was even killed, I believe, because he was held down against the floor for 12 whole minutes and could not breathe. So, these places is awful. It's awful. And we need to get awareness out. You know, if you're having trouble with your child, don't send them away. Please let that be the last thing that you have to choose from. Because these places, and the what is it? You know, because they wasn't a real school. They didn't have any certified teachers but one. The people that were running these things was not certified. They wasn't certified to walk a damn dog down the street, much less teach a child. It was just awful, but they just left everything. They left everything there, everything for the cops to find. And they've done investigations, and they can show, and Catherine and her friends, they can point to exactly who was doing what. But yet nobody goes to jail. Can somebody please explain that to me? Ooh, that is going to be way too much. Can somebody please explain to me how you can be a fake teacher, pretend to teach students, because the students lived there. They didn't get to go home every day. No, they lived there. They ate there, and they fed them terrible, terrible, terrible food. I think when she equaled it out, they were charging like $75 per child per day, and they were eating $4 a day in food. Like there was a riot that they done to try to get them busted and everything. I mean, it didn't work, and the kids got in trouble that started the riot. But it's just, oh my goodness. It was a really, and I stayed up late last night to watch all 3 parts, because all 3 parts, there's only, well, that's all there is just 3 parts to the series. But, I mean, I would just love to get involved and try to help, because think of the relationships. And the girl that does the documentary, you know, her father's on there because her mother died of cancer when she was like 2. And when she went to the academy up there, they were trying to get her to think that it was her fault that her mother died of cancer. She was 2, and she had 2 other sisters. And she said that the whole reason that she started this documentary was to prove to her father what a horrible place he sent her to. Because you wasn't allowed to tell your family anything. You wasn't allowed to ask if they could take you home. If they found out that you asked your parents to take you home when you finally earned the privilege to see your family, and it was just like your parents. You couldn't see your siblings. You had to earn that right as well. And she was in there. I mean, all of them were in there at different times. Well, they were all in there at the same time, but they all stayed for different amounts of time. Like the Catherine girl that's doing the documentary, she was in there for like 15 months, and then there's a boy in there, Quentin, and there's Alexa, like she spent like 22 months in there, and there was a Diana, she was in there for like 3 years because she fought him the whole time. She refused to let him break. She wouldn't cooperate in the program in any way, shape, or form. They would put you in a room that is smaller than a jail cell and make you just stare at a brick or a space on the wall. And the psychological and mental torture that these children went through. Oh my God. Like, how? I don't understand, like, how. And that, I think it was the 3rd part, they were at this restaurant, because it's in Pennsylvania. That Ivy Ridge Academy place was in Pennsylvania. And they were in a restaurant eating. She was interviewing one of the staffers that worked there. And I guess one of the waitresses overheard what they were talking about, and they were asked to leave the restaurant. While they were sitting there eating their food that I'm sure they wanted them to pay for. But yes, ma'am, I was shocked. But I just wanted to tell you guys about it. Just, if you guys like watching documentaries or, something like that, that is definitely one documentary that you should check out, because it was really heartbreaking. I mean, of course, all these kids, well, they're not kids anymore. I think they're all in their 20s, maybe 30s now. But they're just trying to bring awareness to people and say, hey, don't send your kid to these places, because the Catherine girl, she stopped talking to her dad and everything for the same amount of time that she stayed at that facility. That's how long she went talking to her dad, because he couldn't figure out, what was going on. Why won't you talk to me? And she said, because you're still not done working the program. She started doing him just like they did her at the program, which, I get it. I get why she would do it. And she says now, because of that, because she had a stepmother that abused her at home, and so she started lashing out and rebelling, and they just shipped her ass off. They sure did. They just shipped her right on out of there. Alright, let's go in with some eye brightener, because your girl desperately needs it, and some Hourglass concealer. And I am going to go in with my fingers for this, because, oh my god, why won't you open? Okay. I think I might have broke it, but okay. But it was a very, very, very good thing that I watched last night on TV. So I just wanted to tell you guys about it in case anyone was interested. Because it is, and it's not boring. You don't have to drag your eyeballs open to stay awake. It's a very, very, very good documentary. It's just 3 parts, and I think they're 45 minutes to maybe an hour each. But it's very, very good, and it's very, very raw, and it's very, very real. And there's no makeup crew to do their makeup. They're just normal looking women that's telling their story, and I love it. I love it. I've always loved taking pictures and stuff, but I just didn't have the opportunities here that a lot of big cities have, because we don't have film studios and stuff like that. It's you either have to leave the state or you stay here and go to community college. Alright, let's let that settle down a little bit, and then let's go on to our contour, if I can find what I done with it. Because I remember what I done with it now, because I put it in here with my foundation like a dummy, which I don't know why I done that, but yeah, well. So I don't want to mess it up, so let's just do this. Let's just use a brush. Let's just use a brush, so just a little bit. The good part about having dark hair is that I can kind of get it in my hairline, and I don't really have to worry about it too much. Just want to blend out the edges. Get some color back into my pasty face. I don't want too much. Okay. I can feel it. Yes, there it is. I knew I could feel it. Come on. Shoo! Alright, so do go here, go here, yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's all we needed that. And this is the Rare Beauty. I love, 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 love. And then if we go too much, it's brush back. Let's go down the neck. See what that looks like. Okay, so now I'm going to take my old handy dandy sponge and then just press everything in before we go back to the eyeballs. Because obviously, guys, you can tell I'm not a professional makeup artist. I just like playing in it. I just want to play in it. That's it. I don't want to bother nobody. I just want to create a community to where we can sit down, talk about makeup, or whatever the case may be, and just have a conversation, you know? Not everybody has to agree on everything. You just don't. You just don't have to agree on everything. It's okay. Alright, so let me find. Okay, here's this one and this one. Alright, so I'm going to go in first with the liquid. See how that works. Okay, so let's just put it on the back of my hand. Dude, that is really pretty. Look at that. Look how pretty. Can you see it? I don't think you can see it. But it's very, very pretty. Okay, so I'm going to take the side and just kind of lightly just blend it. Kind of lightly blend. Okay. Now, before I use any powder, I'm going to go in and do my under eyes. So let's most definitely do that. And I'm just going to be using a itty teeny tiny bit because, quite honestly, This seems to be doing pretty good. Just, the brightening helps a lot. But I have noticed that I am getting some dark circles under my eyes. And I swear it's like when daylight savings time hit, it just said, no girl, goodbye. And that's probably going to be too much. But I am going to put just a little teeny tiny bit on my finger. Kind of spread it out just so it's not, Because you really don't need much concealer. Or at least I don't. I don't want to use a lot of concealer. Okay, so let's just leave that alone for just a second. I'm going to go in with this one, I believe. We'll have to go back in and clean up the eyes, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay, so I can get it open. Because I think I'm going to try this. So, let me just put some of that on here. See if it works. I did have little stars on it, but I've already ruined it now. Okay, I know it looks crazy right now. I might have brightened just a little bit too much, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay, so now let me grab a little brush. I can find the brushes I use. And that's one of them. But I need the other one. That's not the one I'm looking for. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Okay, we'll just use this one because I can't see the other one. And I don't want to be here all day. So, I'll go in just a little bit here. Okay, so there's that. And I will work on this organization later. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Let's try to wipe some of that away. Ooh, huh. She's bright. She is bright. Try not to get it over. I'm going to tone it down just a little. Oh, wow. Huh. Well, it's bright. Okay, I probably should have not used that one, seeing as how I never used it before. But okay, we're just going to keep going. We're just going to keep going. See what happens. I'll try to tone it down with some, like, regular powder. Okay, yeah, let's try, and I gotta show you that. I think I already showed it to you, but I'm gonna try it again and see if it works, because I know that one works. But let me get the other one, and let me get the powder puff so we can go in. Because this thing, it's great for the grip, but it don't curl your lashes. Okay. So, I keep dropping this stupid towel, man. See how it does work, you know, to grab it, but I just don't think it curls them. Yeah, it just really don't curl very good. Yeah, it's not, I can't really see the difference. And I don't think that this is one of the ones, because I heat mine up. And I don't think this is going to be one of the ones that you can do that with. But we will see. Let me try to... I might have to put glasses on for this one, ladies, because I can't tell the difference. Where's the other one? I think this one's it. We'll see. I don't know. But we'll try. So we'll know that this is very brightening. We now know that that is very brightening. So let's see if we can tone it down. Just a little. Just a little. I mean, I'm going from Walmart. I'm just going to Walmart. Just going to Walmart. Okay. Let me try. And you know, this is why I like playing in makeup. Because it's not, you know, not that I like to mess my face up or nothing. But, you know, when you play with makeup, you can pretty much tell what's going to work for you, what's not going to work for you. You know? Alright, So let me go in and heat up my eyelash curler because we still got to go in with our highlighter and finish up our eyes. But I just want to get these curled. Just so we can get them out of the way. Because when I go in, see, I'm just going to do something with this. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but I'm going to do something. Alright. So, because I already have on the Milk makeup eye primer, so I don't think I'm going to go in with the glitter glue today because I'm not going to be wearing it for that long. So let's see what colors do I want to do? I definitely want to do that one. Maybe these two? Can we do these two? Yeah, let's do these two. Alright, I'm just going to go in with my fingers. That's what works best for me. You can use what works best for you. Just going right there on the corner is all I want for that color. Just right there on the corner. There we go. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so let's go in with this color. Just right there on the outer, well, middle, really, but outer of that one. Oh, Cole, I'm filming. Okay, so there's that. So now, just really, really super quickly, let me find the brush. We'll go back in with this one just to kind of highlight that. Okay, there's that. So now let's go in with just a little bit of that. We're done with it. And then, let's see. Try to smudge it out. Let's go in with this one. That works. Okay, and now, over that up, let me get an actual pencil that will work. there's that. So now, let's try out this. So let's go in with the pink. I like the pink. That's the concealer. Not the right one. Oh, good heavens. And this brush came in the Ipsy thing too. Okay, so there's that. Okay, and now let's do this. See what it looks like. Very easy to put on. I like it. First impressions. Okay, not bad. Alright, now let me find my other towel so we can spray, and then we'll be done outside the lipstick. I'll give it a quick one of these. And then we'll try the setting spray. Ooh. One moment. Okay, and we're done. I don't do my lipstick until I get ready to go into the store, just because it's easier that way. So here is the look, minus the hair. But we're going to try to go get that fixed, but I'm going to get out of here, guys, so I can go do that. I hope you guys have a safe weekend. Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Love you. Bye, 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 bye.